Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wow, there's some dusty brothers that are still sleeping, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum. Much better. I want to start off by saying all praise be to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the most powerful. It's only Him we worship and only Him we bow down to and only Him we turn to when we're in need. I'd also like to send peace and blessings upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Before I go on, shout out to the masjid for allowing me to come here. Jazakallahu khairan for organizing this. At the end of the day, I'm not here to guide no one. Guidance only comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. I'm only a stepping stone for you guys to learn from a dusty sinner, a man that lived it, a man that wallahi regrets it till the day he dies, inshallah. And regret is a good thing, but sometimes do not put yourself in a situation where you have to regret it in the future. One of them being is what? Being disobedient to your parents after they've gone. This is something that happens amongst our communities every single day, where people are being dishonest, where people are being disobedient to their parents. And wallahi, Allah tests those that He loves. And also, I want to shout out to the masjid for giving me a glass bowl. They know if an enemy were to pull up, I got three in front of me, mashallah. I left what I needed in the car. No, but I'm playing with you. But alhamdulillah, look. When I say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will test you, brothers, yeah? He will test you with your knowledge. He will test you with your family. He will test you with your job and everything that comes with it. He will test you with the friends that you have. And I remember 2 weeks ago, I went to MK. I went to Milton Keys. There was a brother that came up to me, Akhi, put me up in the office. We're talking for a good 5-10 minutes. After talking to him, and the brother says to me, Akhi, I'm away from this lifestyle, man. Today is the day of change. Today is the day that I'm not going to go back to doing my stupidness. I'm not going to be selling the drugs. I'm not going to be getting revenge from my enemies. And wallahi, Allah tested him, and it wasn't even 24 hours. Within 15 hours later, after I left Milton Keys, I get a message on Instagram. Salamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. What's the situation, Akhi? Brother, the same person that put the picture of you and him on Twitter has just been stabbed up. How is this possible, bro? I left him not even 15 hours ago. How is a man already being stabbed up? By who? Other Muslims. His own community, his own race. And I'm not gonna be here to mashallah tabarakallah to mention the nationality of the brother, because we've got sensitive people. I wish I bought my paracetamol, because it seems that everybody gets hurt with feelings when nationality gets involved. I couldn't give a damn about your nationality. What I give a damn about is what? You believe in La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. That is enough for you to put every difference aside. Look around you, bro. Every man is a different shade, from different nationality. Some of us are reverts. Some of us are Muslims, born Muslims. And you know what happens? Sometimes the people that become a Muslim further down the line, Akhi, wallahi, I know a brother that became a Muslim, 2-3 months. And I found out about him in Ireland when I went recently this weekend. This guy, before he became a Muslim, he decided to memorize Surah Al-Fatiha. Before Islam. Before Islam, it reminds you of what? The man that killed the 99 men. How? This man wanted to change, Akhi. This man had something empty within his heart. So he decided, after killing 99 people, he decided to go down the avenue of seeking a purpose, seeking forgiveness, being full, because there's an empty part in his heart, bro. There's an empty part in his soul. He's trying to fulfill that. Then he goes and he comes across a layman. Who's a layman, bro? A layman is like me and you. A man comes up to us and goes, I've committed every sin under the sun. I'm paraphrasing now, yeah? Putting the difference aside from the man that killed 99 men. If someone comes to you right now, Akhi, I've committed zina. Akhi, I've got 2 girls pregnant. Akhi, I smoke, I sniff, I inject crack, wherever it may be. We're quick to say to him, brother, this guy, Allah will never forgive you, bro. You're too far down the hole, Akhi. There's no hope for you. This is what this man did, the one that killed 99 men. He decided to go and ask someone away from his environment. This man, obviously not away from the sea, but just someone within the sea, but away from his area. This man said to him, Allah will never forgive you. Look at the nastiness you've done. Look at the amount of men you've killed, the amount of families you've now are hurting forever. So the man killed him as well, made it 100. But he still felt empty within his heart. So the man continued. He came across someone he came across someone that said to him, I've killed this amount of people, what do? I want to seek forgiveness. I want to have a purpose in life. The second man he went to goes, I don't know about your situation, but you should go out of your area. There's a scholar, there's someone of knowledge that you could go to, that you could seek help from. So the man decided to spare his life because he directed him in the right guidance. Subhanallah, as he was on his way to go to the person of knowledge, angel of death came to him. Angel of death came to him and he died on the spot. So now you got the angels from Jannah, joy, and you got the angels of Jahannam, have come to him and they said to him, no, we're going to drag him to Jannah. Muhammad, no, we're going to drag him to Jahannam. This guy has killed 100 people. He hasn't even seek forgiveness yet. Then guess what happens? Then they come to a dispute that says, you know what? If he's closer to the person of knowledge that he goes to, then he is the people of Jannah. We forgive him and he goes into Jannah. But if he is closer to the land where he did the dhulm, the nastiness, guess what happens? We'll take him to Jahannam. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did what? Shrinked the lands for him. In order for him to do what? Be closer to the land where he wanted to go and seek a purpose. That's your Rabb. That's your Lord. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look how merciful he is. So this is what happened to this man that I spoke to and I sat down with. Akhi, the man said, I want to change. Bear in mind, he's got pagans left, right and center. My man's drug dealing. My man's ruining families. My man's ruining aunties and you name it. My man's selling crack, bro. Crack. Man, out here even selling what? Sniff. White, as whatever people call it nowadays. White, Charlie, sugar. I don't even know what you call it nowadays, bro. Dusty guys in the bando. Living this lifestyle where you're chasing people that wallahi would never bring you happiness. You ask them, Akhi, there will always be a man better than them. You ask the man that's in the bando, how much you getting, bro? And my man will brag about it. Man's getting like 6-7 bills a day, a week. Where's the rest of the money, bro? You're making about a few bags a day. That goes to the man that's that I work for. It just goes to show you're nobody. And this reminds me of the same time when I came out of prison, I met a guy. He's doing life in jail now, bro. And I kept on asking him, bro, fix up. My guy, fix up, Akhi, for the sake of Allah, because you're going to go down this avenue, but wallahi, there's going to be no turning back. Now my man wants to be in jail, doing life in jail, 34 years. Now he wants to be jumping on a bandwagon of like, you know what? I want to seek forgiveness from Allah. But I told you this many years ago, bro. My man FaceTiming me, Akhi, FaceTiming me because an addict overdosed on his crack. Injected it in front of him. My man's getting excited. Yo, Akhi, look, bro. My man's overdosing on my food, bro. 10-10. My food is that good. I said to him, Akhi, fear Allah, man. Go and call an ambulance or something, because wallahi, if this person dies, he's going to die upon your hands. You fed him those drugs, bro. You allowed him to consume that. You allowed him to sniff it or inject it, wherever it may be. You're going to have the same sin for it, bro. If my man dies, well, that's on your head. My man decided to say, you know what, you're right. Came on FaceTime, called the ambulance. Ambulance came, jumped out of the window. My man's gone. And then guess what happens, bro? He continued jumping down this bandwagon lifestyle, being in the bando, being in the country, making money. Good money as well, bro. 1 or 2 bags a day. My man's living it. He works for himself. And then he came across some pagans that are trying to take over his country line. They're trying to take over his line. A line that he's been built up for years and years. Decided to get into a knife fight. And the man that they killed was an actual footballer. He was a footballer. The man had his own football team. The man was semi-pro. My man was going to make it professional. I don't know what made him jump on this bandwagon thing. It must have been the thrill. It must have been the likes and the fame. I don't know what it is, bro. You come from a good home. You're going down this path of being a drug dealer for what? Silver spoon, bro. Nah, the man decided to jump on the bandwagon by guys around him. And guess what happens, bro? He came across my boy. Him and my boy ended up having a fight. My brother, he's Muslim as well. My brother ended up stabbing him to death. I left him in the country in the addict's house, bleeding out. And guess what happens, bro? Him and another boy he was with, they got arrested sometime after that. Wallahi, my boy, I'm not ashamed to say it, but my man claimed to be a bad boy, bro. He claimed to be a gangster. Yeah? When it came to serving life in jail, my guy, that I thought was my boy, that's why I don't die, he's not going to break the code of the roads, decided to snitch. My man's pointing fingers at his boy that was with him. I don't chat to him no more, but I don't chat to snitches. Same way I don't chat to a man that comes in front of me and goes, bro, I don't pray. I don't respect you, bro. But yet you will jump up and down for your boss or whoever it may be at work or even in school or college. You will listen to your teachers and that, but you don't listen to Allah, but you're telling me you delay salah. Akhi, you can't be around me, bro. Man's not cutting my ties with you. You're still a Muslim if you are still praying. And as the hadith mentions, the difference between us and the kuffars is what? Salah. That's where it starts, bro. You don't pray, don't come around me, bro. You are exactly like them. The man that persecuted the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you think you can be rolling around me, Muslim by name, not a Muslim by actions. Now I can't be around you, bro. My man decided to snitch in court, and guess what happened? The judge gave him 34 years, and the man he was with 32 years, bro. My man's coming out in his 50s or 60s, bro. His mother messages me, or astaghfirullah, not even me. His mother messages his family, some of the man that's around me, or she calls him. And we saw her one time at the burial, yeah? I didn't go, but my brothers went, yeah? And some of the man, they went to a burial because someone got killed in South East London, in Woolwich sides. They saw the mother's begging the man them. Well, talk to my son, man. He's got nobody in jail. You don't have experience, man. You don't have memories together. Talk to my son. No one's talking to him. No one's writing him letters. No one's giving him a phone call even though he's got a tech. No one is even answering to him when he comes to Instagram and Twitter and whatnot, bro. Talk to my son. He's miserable. Man, them are like, yeah, yes, no worries, auntie, no worries. Nah, brother. Your boy claimed to be a bad boy. Your boy claimed to be a part of this road and the code. And the code is no matter what you do, bro, you claim to be a bad boy, Allah will put you in a situation. Akhi, you claim to be a man, bro. Now do life in jail, bro, because you destroyed other people's lives. What's going to happen to you, my guy? And you brothers here, Allahumma barik. Brothers here today, mashallah, tabarakallah, wearing a necklace. What's next, bro? I see a man with an earring here. Yeah, you better take off that earring, bro. You're imitating the women. But what's next? You're going to get your nose pierced like a buffalo. It don't make sense. Dusty guys, bro. But this is the reality. And you know what? I come from a generation, my boy. Yeah? I come from a generation where we used to wear saggy clothes, bro. Saggy clothes. No tight clothing, bro. Nowadays, you got brothers that are wearing tight stuff. Nike, T-neck, whatever it's called, bro. What was it called again? High neck, T-neck, whatever it's called, bro. What? Whatever that is, bro. What's going on, brothers? Man, I'm out here wearing tight clothes. And alhamdulillah, these are the same brothers that are busting low. These are the same brothers that, wallahi, if a real bad boy walks past them, the same way the devil avoided Umar ibn Khattab by crossing the road and avoiding his road, these men will pull up their trousers quickly. Am I lying? You men are laughing because you know there's a man around you that's doing that. You know who you are. Let's be real, bro. Every single talk I go to, there's an issue, bro. Every single talk. Brother, I'm coming here. Wallahi, I'm not going to expose the brother's phone call. I don't even know how he got my number. Brother's calling me, Akhi, listen, I'm in Northwest London. There's been an issue outside my house. I decided to bottle one guy. I said to him, excuse me, bro? You bottled a guy outside your house. So you ran away from your comfort to call me to how advise you to come back to your comfort. What a donut. Man started beef on your own doorstep, bro. Akhi, who's the one? Nah, Akhi, you know what? He thought he was a bad boy, so I decided to pull him up on. Who the hell are you, bro? Who gave you the authority to question another man on how he rolls? And bear in mind, brothers, no disrespect to the gangsters, yeah? The gangsters, no disrespect. Your end would never be happy, bro. You would live a miserable life. Your end will be humiliating. The same way a man claimed to be a prophet after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah? Guess what happens? Allah humiliated him and he died on the toilet. He died on the toilet, bro. Look how he died. He claimed to be a man that you were sent. To be a man that was after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Man that would be going down this path, wallahi, I understand, bro. We've become an ummah of attention seekers, bro. Don't lie to yourselves. Everyone's doing it, bro. Everybody's jumping on this clout chasing, bro. I don't understand why. From the sisters to the brothers. Sisters, mashallah, tabarakallah. Should I start? I couldn't give a damn about your feelings, bro. Let me start. Yeah? The sisters, mashallah, Akhi, convertible hijabs. Up here. I don't know what's going on. And they have the audacity to go online. Akhi, they have the audacity to go online. They got this ring camera thing where it's got lights here, and you can see it. And they're doing makeup tutorials, Akhi. Your whole body is sponsored by Boost and Supertrack. How does that make sense? And you have the audacity to tell me that you want a real man when everything about you is fake. No disrespect to the sisters here, yeah? Some sisters are going to take a piece of curtain to wear the niqab out here, bro. No, keep the curtains. But it's the reality, man. You need to beautify yourself. Wallahi, if you're doing this, sisters, and I love you for the sake of Allah, I'm not here to get onto you. But as Umar ibn Khattab said, we can judge by what is apparent. We know, Akhi, we got sisters, bro. I got 3 sisters. I know how it feels, bro. Sometimes you got to stick it on your sisters. How dare you walk out of the house like that? How dare you, bro? Become a man, bro. But not a man by getting onto them and dragging them up and strangling them. No, bro. Be a man and lead by example. How are you towards your sisters, bro? I know brothers that used to get their sisters to sneak girls into their house behind their mothers and their fathers' back. And they have the audacity to turn around and say, you know what, bro? If my sister's speaking to a man, I'm ready to ride out. I'm ready to put a knife in him. You dusty little guy. Since when was you a bad boy? You could just about use a butter knife, Akhi. Real talk. But brothers want to go down this path for what? And defend and ride out for their sister. Akhi, I blame you, brothers. You never led by example, bro. You never gave a damn about your sister. Now you're there sleeping around with sisters and ruining other sisters' lives, other sisters' daughters. For what? I understand, my bro. But sometimes, Akhi, sometimes you have to look at yourself to be the problem. You can't blame the sisters for wearing these makeup and this and that, because you're not leading by example. We are men. Man them claim for sisters to wear the hijab properly, and the dusty guys wearing the tight clothes, bro. My man, when he was fat, I'll say how it is. When my man was fat, he's wearing bare baggy clothes, bro. Extra large. Now my man started to hit the gym. My man's wearing smooth. Since when was you smooth, bro? Now man's trying to show the biceps. You dusty little guy, bro. You could just about to lift your blanket up to go and play Fajr, but my man's going to the gym. And guess what? Allahu Akbar, Tabarak al-Rahman. My man's putting a... Who does this, bro? My man takes a tripod to the gym, holds it up, records himself doing workouts. And on top of that, puts on the sheet in the background. Like you know anything about the nasheed, bro. And then shut up, man. Huh? What's your example? Akhi, I'm still covering my aura. Akhi, really? You're covering your awrah. My man's out here. Boom. My man's out here. You can see every definition in his body. As to them, he's covering his awrah, bro. MashaAllah, tabarak akhi. What's next, akhi? What, you going to wear a bra to lift up your chest? Let's be real, bro. That's the situation of the ummah. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said there will come a time where the man will be dressed like the woman, and the woman will be dressed like the man. No one is safe in this dunya, man. When death comes for you, my bro, Wallah al-Azim, it's not going to seek your permission. It's not going to look at your status. It's not going to look at your money. When death comes for you, he's going to complete his job. And his job was to do what? It's come to take your soul. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him to come and take your soul. There's nothing you could do that can stop it. There was a story back in the days, my parents used to tell me, yeah? There was a man that was so wealthy that he decided to have a safe underneath ground. A safe underground. Yeah? The guy had gold, money, you mentioned it, bro, the guy had everything. He had the safe where if it closes, it can only be opened on the outside. The man decided to go to his safe and decided to look at his wealth. Arrogance, pride, I'm better than them. And guess what happens? The safe closed behind him. Everybody, his family members, people around him, people that used to work for him, they all asked that, where's my man? My man's disappeared. Only to, I think a few weeks, months or years, I don't know, yeah? Later they found him dead in his wealth. That just goes to show, my brothers, yeah? And I'm going to ask you this right now, my brothers, yeah? If you know a place right now, uqsimu billah al-azim, if you know a place right now that you know that you could go to and you could commit every sin under the sun, and you could avoid death coming for you, billionaires will give up their eyes just for you to go there. There's nowhere on this earth that you can go that you could avoid Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the soldier that Allah sends, the death will come for you, bro. And that's why I said to you, akhi, this brother, alhamdulillah, after getting stabbed up a few times, he decided to speak to me. And when I spoke to him, I said to him, akhi, what, you're going to ride out? You know who he is? He said, I know who he is. So what, you're going to ride out, bro, yeah? You're going to get the mash and go do your thing. He said to me, akhi, I made the oath with you that day in the office, which was the day before, that I'm not going to do this anymore, man. And this is one of the signs that you were sincere. Because when you said, I've given up on all of this, bro, you're giving up on the dusty vaping, smoking weed, chatting to girls, stop burning weed, stop selling weed. You gave up on committing zina. You gave up on doing what? Being disobedient to your parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested you in the same 24 hours. What are you going to do now, bro? He said to me, akhi, I'm going to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm not going to do this no more. Why, my brothers, man? This is what's happening, akhi. And let me tell you the reality of being around the wrong people. 2 weeks ago, one of the guys that I went to school with, his name is Alex. May Allah have mercy on him. Allahumma ameen. Yeah? Say ameen, brothers. MashaAllah. Hesitant, yeah? So imagine, my man's from a certain area in Lewisham Borough, but we got problems with certain other areas within Lewisham Borough, because Lewisham Borough is a huge area, it's a huge borough. He decided to be in a car with someone that's got beef, on top beef, pagans, whatever it may be. It was a hot, sunny day, akhi, like today. He's winding down his window, my man's winding down his window, the guy next to him, I don't know if he's rolling up a zoo, rolling up something to smoke, I don't know, innit? Yeah? I'm at work, I get a phone call. Yo, Ak, what go on, bro? He said to me, bro, my man just got killed. He said, what are you talking about? Alex, the one that we went to school with. This guy I used to roll with. So what do you mean he just got killed, bro? He's like, bro, he's sitting in his car. And let me tell you the story of what happened. I spoke to the man them after that. The man them said, bro, he was a driver. He was sitting in the car, rolling up a zoo. The man them was rolling up a zoo. One of the pagans saw him on a push bike. Yeah? Saw the guy that's in the passenger seat, he's got problems with. Decided to make a U-turn, took out the knife. While my man's busy on his phone, he put the knife through the window, because the window's wound down, and stabbed him once in the chest. killed him on the spot, bro. This is the reality of a good or bad company. He died for no reason. My man's not even involved in the beef, bro. But the guy that was with him was involved in the beef. You could even research about Akhi. It's about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Akhi. And then the man that's around him, bro, you know what we need to do? We need to ride out. We need to go put someone down. Who are you going to go put down, bro? 4 men's been arrested for his death. No one's been found guilty yet. You see, there's repercussions in everything that you do, bros. Your companions that's around you, with all due respect, I'm seeing some brothers as well, they have no etiquette of a Muslim whatsoever. There's no respect. Today, outside Lucian Masjid, a woman walks past with a dirty attitude. Get out of the way. Excuse me. She has every right to tell us to get out of the way, but not with the attitude, because we're taking up the path outside the masjid. As a Muslim, we should make our way. The roads have rights, and we need to obey those rights. You feel me? So I'm not gonna lie to you, Akhi, I was a bit upset. I haven't had a good day. I said to him, shut up, man. What are you talking about, man? Fix up your attitude. That was very wrong with me as a Muslim, bro. It's not from a Muslim or his character to be like this. Alhamdulillah, I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me. But when she started giving lip service back, I told her, brother, let me not open my mouth, brother. With your bird nest on your head. Listen, let me open my mouth, brother. You understand? Anyways, turns out to be, Akhi, I'm in the wrong. The brother with me said to me, Akhi, Ayman, you're in the wrong, bro. Like, ask Allah for forgiveness. But sometimes, look, we're so quick to and so eager to let our emotions out, when in reality we don't know it has an impact on us as Muslims, bro. Back in my day when we used to bun weed or used to smoke, bro, wallahi, when we used to see an auntie or uncle, Akhi, we used to hide it from them. Nowadays the aunties and the uncles are getting the smoke blown in their face. And this is happening, bro. This is the reality of it. And I'm speaking to guys every single day. Well, so what's today? Today's Friday. Thursday, yesterday, I met a brother in Stratford. I met an Albanian brother in Stratford. He says to me, Akhi, wallahi, the prison I was in, because he just got released a few weeks ago, yeah? He said, the prison I was in, there was no deen. The majority of them are Muslims in jail. Why have the Muslims come like this, man? The hadith mentions that this world is a prison to the believers and a paradise to the non-believers, bro. Why are we making Sijin, the jailhouse, as our home, as our comfort? A man's done this, bro. Akhi, we done this. Wallahi, I know, man. Akhi, uqsimu billah. Allah be my witness. They can't go from here, maybe to the top of the road, or even to the entrance of this masjid, without carrying their pistol on their wrist, on their waist. For what, bro? Akhi, I'm scared for my enemies to come to me. Not scared of them like that, but Akhi, I don't want to die, bro. My man caused so much beef on the roads that he's not even comfortable. Man could have family. It's going to bite him, Akhi. Either his mom or dad or siblings. The road's going to come back to bite you, bro. What next? Man them in New Cross a few years ago. He's still in jail for this. He got the load that he got a phone call saying, man them, the pagans are on the high street, outside the club. What does he do, bro? Muslim, Akhi, Muslim. Decides to what? Load up the tin, goes by, gets in his car, man them are driving by, Akhi, lets it rip. Who dies in the process, bro? An innocent woman, Akhi. The man that they were after didn't even die, Akhi. This was a few years ago, New Cross High Street, outside of a club. It just goes to show, my guy, that sometimes even the innocent people, majority of the time, even the innocent people will will go through the calamities and the trials and the tribulation because of something that you done, Akhi. This finger, it's our shahada finger, Akhi. This is our tawheed. This is what we believe in. Brothers come to me, Akhi, there's guns inside Islam, which doesn't make sense to me. Brother comes to me, Akhi, what set you from, bro? Akhi, I'm a Muslim, bro. No, man, what are you? Sufi, Sunni, Salafi, this. Akhi, what set was your granddad from, bro? What set was your mother from, bro? Now you learn 1 or 2 books of Islamic etiquettes and manners and character and knowledge. Now you decided to become a scholar on everyone else. So now you have the audacity to say, you know what? Don't listen to this imam. Don't listen to that imam. That imam is upon bid'ah. That imam is upon kufr. Akhi, who made you Hercules, bro? Who made you Superman to go and point fingers at someone? Even Superman has a weakness, which is his kryptonite. And your weakness, Akhi, is what? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, even if you have an atom of pride, Akhi, pride, you would not enter Jannah.